Be the change. Become the best version of yourself. Why? I don't know. Why not? Got to do something here on planet Earth. And I can assure you that life is much more fun if you become the best version of yourself. Everything becomes easier. Everything becomes more accessible. Everything becomes more enjoyable, adventurous, whatever. And the presence. The peace and the presence. Not tomorrow. No yesterday. Right here, right now, wherever you are. Right here, right now. Divine Feminine. Being receptive, being nurturing, being kind. Our soft side, the Divine Feminine. Understanding our connection to all of the living creatures, all of the living beings, all of the living on this planet Earth. Understanding our connection to that. Solar plexus chakra, yellow. Yellow, yellow, solar plexus chakra. The yellow flower of life. A sense of self, our personal power, our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. Knowing who you are and what is your contribution to the whole. What are you bringing out there to the whole? Like we're all in this together, like we're all this whole. What are you bringing to the table? Not on your family dinner, not on the Christmas plates or whatever, but in the day-to-day business, like in your day-to-day life. What are you bringing to the table when you go out there? Perhaps we can all be more receptive. It's not always about giving. I know sometimes in some of the training that we get here on planet Earth, it's all about the giving, give. But no, it's got to be balanced. You got to be also be able to receive it. And that can be very difficult for people pleasers like myself, for givers, people who always just want to give, and don't really have, bottom line, the worthiness of feeling worthy of receiving what the world has to offer. Knowing of who we are. Who are you? Are you the labels that was attached to you? Or are you something deeper than that? Your soul will recognize there's inside of every human being, there is a sense of knowing. Just knowing that all this stuff that I think I am, it might not be who I really am. And then behind all that, there you are. You always were there and you always will be there. And it's possible to peel off the layers that is blocking you from finding your true essence of your true self. And why would you want to do all of that? It takes work. It takes what's it called? Dedication. With everything, if you want to figure it out, or you want to be good at, if you want to be good at being yourself and having a good life here on planet Earth, take some work. You got to put some effort into it. Is it doable? Absolutely, 100,000%. Is it worth it? Absolutely, 100,000%. Acceptance. Sometimes accepting, you may be disappointed with a recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, God says, you're welcome. You are being I just made that up. It's not on the card. If one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. Acceptance of the journey that we're on. Sometimes I think we want to control the outcome. We want to be knowing what is ahead of us. We want to be so that we can prepare or like plan out what to say in those situations or how to act in those situations. I think acceptance of where you're at and then accepting whatever happens around you as happening around you. Don't not trying to hold on to it or try to make something be of something that was just disappointing. Just okay, it feels disappointing, and the disappointment won't sit in your body, in your emotions forever, unless you keep thinking about it all the time. So put it in the vacuum and suck it out of your awareness. Acceptance, also acceptance of who we are, like truly who we are, like the soul, accepting, also accepting the journey that you're on, like accepting the doors that is opening for you, accepting the nudges, the intuition that you get in your day-to-day living. Like, what is your intuition trying to get you to do? And I believe that you probably know it if you think about it. If there are certain things that keep repeating, that you keep seeing around you, or there are certain things that always come into your presence or in your consciousness one way or the other. Maybe it's healthy foods that you always keep seeing pictures of that, or people start talking about it. Or maybe it's exercising and people start talking about it, and then you see gyms everywhere or stuff like that. Or like it can be spiritual uh, awareness starting to, like, from a very shallow energy, like very maybe anxious, depressed, dark, heavy energies, and then noticing, like, gratitude showing up, or acceptance, or things showing up in your perception, so that you can learn from it and take it in. And these are little gifts from the universe, and most people ignore them, or they don't see them. They're asleep, so they can't really see the messages that is coming from the great divine, from the Most High, until you open your eyes and you'd be okay. Maybe there is more to this. Wouldn't you think there would be more to this planet than just two shoes walking around trying to make a deal, or trying to make bills, or trying to make sex, or trying to make uh, intoxication, or trying to make drama, trying to make jealousy, trying to stir up? Wouldn't there be more to life than just that? Acceptance, stuck in lack. The planet, it has everything that we need. If you're alive, you have everything that you need to be alive. And so getting stuck in lack is, I think, a lot of times connected with also a sense of unworthiness, like not feeling that you are worthy of it. Or maybe it's feeling selfish. Like a lot of traditions, they will teach you that it's very selfish to try to go for your goals, or it's very selfish to try and develop the gifts that God gave you. It's very selfish to go and do that and have ambition. It's very selfish. And so a lot of people get stuck in lack because they feel guilty if they're trying to do something else, because they've been told so many times that if you do so, you're a bad person. But you're not a bad person for wanting to develop who you are, become your best version, do what you can do to contribute to the world around you. And when you find your passions and you contribute to the world around you, the world is going to give you back from your contributions, and you won't have to live in lack, and you won't have to be feeling like you're always lacking. You have all the resources you need to carry you through. Whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think you have, it's only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. And the ego-based fears is like beards, ego-based fears. So labels, like, they don't have any emotions. Like, you can label yourself with, like, what's your hobbies, what kind of race you are, where do you get born on this planet, what age, what color, what kind of hair you have, what kind of all that stuff. So that's your ego. Like, that's the form identity that you have created from your ego. And the ego doesn't really have any emotions or any like ambitions. When it comes to that, you have to go within yourself, and you have to find it within yourself. But all these things that we think we should be, or we think we should have accomplished, or we think we should, otherwise we will be unhappy, all those things leaving us stuck in lack mentality. Lack mentality and not having enough. if you are in lack mentality, or if you don't have enough, and then you be like, wow, I have everything I need and I'm so grateful, thanks for everything, I have no complaints whatsoever. And then you embody this gratitude and this appreciation and acceptance of where you're at. First, rule number one, fully acceptance of where you are, radical acceptance, and just accepting where you are and being grateful for it, whatever it looks like. Be grateful for whatever you can be grateful for. Now you're going to bring in and you're going to break a cycle of lack mentality with the gratitude, the acceptance, allowing those good emotions to come in and be really grateful for what you have. Even if you don't have anything, just be grateful then for the grass and the flowers and the air that you breathe. And maybe you don't have that many items, or maybe you don't have that much money. Be grateful for what you do have, and then just focus on that and be grateful for what you do have. You're going to bring in some good stuff. And your personal power. Trust in yourself. Yes, personal power. Trust in yourself. Because all the labels, they don't hold the answers. They hold the trajectory of whoever they want, their directions. Like they want to direct you. Like, you are being this person, now you got to go buy that. Or you are being this person, you need this. You are being this person, you got to do that or do this. And then inside of yourself, way in there, that little knowing, the knowing, you have it, the knowing, you know that you know on the inside that this is not really who I am. Like, you're out there and you're like play pretending with the other people, play pretending, and then you're all out there play pretending, saying the things that this play pretending games is supposed to say. And then on the inside, maybe you don't even like who you are in those circumstances because you don't like saying those things. Or maybe that's not really what you believe, but you say it anyway because it's what you're supposed to do, supposed to say. And this is the encouragement. Allow yourself to receive. Be a receiver, not just a giver. And solar plexus chakra, your personal power, the true sense of who you truly are. Trust in yourself. You got this. You have worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things that you desire. Wherever you are in your life, or wherever you are in your life path, or your soul's journey, you have all the ability, and you have everything that you need to create the things that you desire. Learning to trust in yourself, the solar plexus chakra, learning to trust in yourself and your abilities. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. Being the best version of yourself, trusting yourself, trusting that little voice inside. It's unusual because also, if you, like most people, grow up in the church somehow, and then they tell you to listen to that guy over there, or the pie in the sky, or like something from the outside. They're wanting you to listen to and to live by something from the outside, and listen to that and this outside. And then it's like, well, but if you're going to trust in yourself, and if you're going to listen really to the divine, to the Most High, you have to go within. You cannot hear it from the outside. You have to hear it and feel it from the inside. That's your connection. Trust in yourself. And Esther and Abraham Hicks says, the law of attraction. And this is when you're dreaming. That's your subconscious that is talking to you. So there might be messages in your dreams. So when you go to bed at night, have a little journal next to your bed. You can write it down. When you wake up in the morning, write down what you dreamed about. And you can Google it. Like, what does this mean in a dream? What does this mean in a dream? What did this mean in a dream? And then you can find deeper layers into yourself that you can start to unravel and heal, or just be acknowledging and be grateful for and build yourself up. So dreams are very powerful tool to use to get to know yourself. And the process of evaluating dreams is as follows. As you go to bed, consciously acknowledge that your dreams accurately reflect your thoughts. Say to yourself, it is my intention to rest well and to awaken refreshed. And if there is anything important for me to recall from my dream state, I will recall it when I awaken. As you awaken, before you get up, lie there for a few minutes and ask yourself, do I remember anything from my dream state? And if you do, that's your first little message, that you can open your eyes and be more aware of the signs and synchronicities that is going on around and inside of us. It's beautiful and kind of magical to be a person on planet Earth. Once you open your eyes and you start to see all the synchronicities, you get all the messages, get the discernment, learning how to discern this from that and that from that, asking about it, pray about it. So we have receiving. And receiving is a very important part of taking back your personal power. Giving and receiving. Otherwise, you create blockages in yourself. Acceptance. Lack mentality. How can you trust yourself enough to know that you can get out of the lack mentality? Okay, endings. Ten of Swords. Something is dead, done, and over with. You are over it. It is done. I am done with it. You have all the 10 swords, which is mind games, can be. It can be manipulation. It can be ideologies. It can be thought patterns. It can be lack mentalities. And these things are so powerful. You can bring you down. This guy is dead and done. So sometimes also so many attacks on the person from other people's minds, from their jealousy, from their rage, from their manipulation, from their feeling not good enough, from their wanting to step up. All that stuff is like when it's aimed at this person, it can create like literal death, yes, and also like just falling asleep, going numb, not caring anymore, not interested anymore, just checking out. So this is something that you're dead, you're done, you're over with it. It's done. Whatever was there, just accept whatever it was. And this could be a disappointment, a recent disappointment, maybe with an outcome. Maybe you had a different thinking. Maybe you had a different idea about an outcome in or surrounding your life, in your life. And this is like, okay, just accept that it's done and it's over with. And then you relate to it from that point of view, new point of view. And this also conflict. You might be the victorious one in this conflict, but it comes with other people being not victorious. So every time you have a victory, that can be other intentions around you that are not victorious, that wants to get back at you, or they might want to swing a little extra, or maybe they just puzzle away and leave you to your own standing. And maybe sometimes you just got to get out of these situations because there's too many things hidden. So the moon and the stuck in lack. So this might be someone trying to keep you stuck in lack, or they're trying to hide things from you. They are hiding things from you. There are things that are not being shown to you. There are things that are happening behind the scenes that you are unaware of. And these things happening behind the scenes, they might be aimed towards you feeling less confident, you feeling that you don't earn, that you don't deserve success, or that you don't deserve love, that you don't deserve a happy life, that you don't deserve any of these things. So all of these hidden agendas can have you be stuck in lack. So whatever is going on, this can be in any area of your life, whatever is going on there, start building yourself up. Take your power back. Like, how can you affirm that you are worthy, you are strong enough, you are content, you are aligned, you are all these things, you are connected? How can you take back the confidence within yourself and trust, really trust yourself? You worked hard to get to where you're at right now. And so Knight of Pentacles is taking slow and steady action. Using your resources well. Don't rush into things, but take action. Take it slow action. Like, how can you figure out? How can you build your own confidence? How can you build your own certainty that you are good enough? What do you need to tell yourself? What is the blockages that you have set up for yourself? How can you bring this out so that you can take action on it and start building the building yourself up so you can be the best version of yourself, trusting in yourself. And then cooperation. Eventually you get so skilled at the things that you do that other people will notice it. And whatever it is that you have been working really hard. So perhaps you had to learn how to receive, learn how to take these things in. Get out of your lack mentality. This is the soul's journey right here, like getting out of the lower vibrational energies into the higher realms where you can create, where you can manifest, where you can take out the best parts of yourself. But you have to say bye-bye to the chaos, to the conflict, to all that stuff and whatever is hidden in there, and the lack, and then change the lack into luck. Like, carry it with your self-trust. Bring that in. Your Knight of Pentacles, slow but steady action. Slow but steady action, and all of a sudden you're so good at something, you're chipping away at it, and other people will notice it. It's going to be playful, it's going to be fun, it's going to be cooperations, and a whole new beginning. 222 on the clock. A whole new, brand new beginning. Why? Because you have the courage to go within and make the changes that you need to adjust within yourself. Be kind to yourself. Adjust the things that you need to adjust so that you can become the best version of yourself that you can be. The beautiful light in me, it honors, it loves, and it respects the same beautiful light in you. Until next time, namaste.